Welcome to the SharePoint Classification Tool, or SCT demo. SCT is an integrated solution for managing classified content on a SharePoint site. SCT is made up of the following components: custom SharePoint lists for centrally managing classification markings, a custom SharePoint content type for specifying markings for documents, and a classification banner web part for displaying the classification of a site. A site collection administrator can configure the classification markings available for marking sites and documents. The primary classification list allows the administrator to specify the classification marking text, rank, and colors. Rank is used to specify which markings are at a higher level than others. The colors are used by the classification banner web part that is displayed on classified sites. The secondary classification list contains a list of caveats that can be added to the primary classifications. A secondary classification can be mapped to one or more primary classifications, and the delimiter can also be specified. On a classified site, the SCT classification banner web part displays the site classification level. In this case, a site classification level has not been set, so if I'm a site owner, I can click this link to set it. The site classification form displays a drop-down list of primary classification levels and a list of secondary classification levels that is filtered by the selected primary classification level. I'm going to select Unclassified for the primary classification, and as I select Unclassified, the secondary classification list is filtered. I'll select FOUO for secondary classification. The Allow Upgrade option allows the site owner to specify whether documents of a higher classification than the site classification can be added to the site. If Allow Upgrade is checked and a document of a higher classification than the site classification is added, then the site classification will automatically be upgraded to the highest classified document marking. In this case, I'm going to leave it unchecked. Click OK. Go to the home page of the classified site. Now the classified banner web part displays the primary and secondary classifications and has a background color and text color pulled from the SCT primary classification list. Now I'm going to add a new document to this site. Go ahead and select a Word document and click OK. As I check in this document, I get a list of primary classifications and secondary classifications. Since I do not allow upgrades, the only classification level that is available is unclassified. So I'll leave that at unclassified and select a secondary classification and click Check In. Now the primary and secondary classifications are displayed in the Shared Documents list. I'm going to go back and change Allow Upgrades to Yes. So for that, I go to Site Settings, select Site Classification under Site Administration, and check the Allow Upgrade option, and click OK. Now I'm going to add another document to the site, in this case a PowerPoint presentation. Click OK. The form comes up, and now we can see that since I allow upgrades, all primary classification levels are available. So in this case, I'm going to select Confidential, and then select a secondary classification that's available for the confidential primary classification. Go ahead and select Check In. Now you can see that the classification banner web part now displays confidential and no foreign, since that is the highest classification of documents available on the site. This concludes the SCT demonstration. For additional information, contact Josh Wall at Information Strategies, it's joshw@infostrat.com, or go to our website at www.infostrat.com. Thank you.